My name is Miss Miranda, and today we're going to make a black bean avocado pinwheel. For our recipe, we need 6 whole wheat tortillas, 1 ripe avocado, the juice of a lime, some grape or cherry tomatoes, canned black beans or canned refried black beans, and low-fat cheese. In addition to our ingredients, some items that you will need for this recipe are a cutting board and a knife, either a masher, like a potato masher, a fork, or a blender. If you are buying refried black beans, then you won't need the masher or the blender. But because it's easier to find whole black beans, we will show you how to go ahead and blend up those beans for the recipe. So before we can get started, the first thing we need to do is wash our hands. So when we wash our hands, we want to make sure that we wash them for at least 20 to 30 seconds. When I wash my hands, I like to sing my ABCs because I know that's about 20 to 30 seconds long. And what do we need to wash our hands? Yeah, we need soap and water, and of our hands, of course. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my hands are clean. Next time, won't you sing with me? Okay, friends, now that my hands are clean, we can get started. The first thing I'm going to do is cut up my vegetables. So I'm going to have to use my knife to do this, and we always want to make sure that we have an adult with us if we're cutting. It's best to let the adult cut with the sharp knife. If you have a kid-friendly knife or a plastic knife, then you can help along. So I'm going to start with my avocado, and I'm cutting it in half. We know that our avocados have a big pit on the inside, so I'm going to have to take out that pit or that seed. And I don't need this for cooking, so I'm going to set it aside. I'm going to use a spoon to scoop the avocado out of the shell or out of the skin. And then I'm going to dice my avocado. They don't need to be really big pieces or really small pieces, just chunks that will go nice inside your pinwheel or wrap at the end. And the nice thing about avocados is they cut really easily. You could even use a spoon to cut them if our little friends want to help. And what color are avocados, friends? Yeah, they're green. Okay, so now that my avocado is cut, I'm going to dice up my cherry tomatoes. And I've already rinsed off my cherry tomatoes, or my grape tomatoes, and I'm going to cut them in halves, long ways. So what we're doing right now is preparing all of our ingredients ahead of time, and we call that mise en place. So I'm getting my tomatoes ready. And we know that our tomatoes and our avocados belong to the vegetables group. Okay, I think I've got a good amount of tomatoes for my wraps. So next I'm gonna go ahead and do our black beans. So I have an easy top here, but if you have a can without the pull top, then you'll need a can opener. And since my black beans are canned and whole instead of refried, I am going to use a blender. Like I said, you can use a fork or a potato masher. You can even put your black beans in a Ziploc bag and mash them up. I know my friends, my little kids, they like to do that. So that's always a great way to get the kiddos involved. But you can always do in the blender. Now, normally when I use black beans or any kind of canned beans, I like to rinse them and drain all the fluid. Since we're blending them up, we do need some of that fluid so that they actually blend together. So I have my blender and I'm going to pour in my black beans. So I can pour some of my fluid out on the side and have it as a backup if I need a little extra, but I might not need all of that in the blender. So now I can pour in my black beans. And it's time to blend them up. So my friends, while I blend up my black beans, I want some help. So as the blender is going, it needs your help to keep it moving. So I want everybody to show me how to blend the black beans. Can everybody blend them up with me? Okay, it's gonna be loud. So when you hear that noise, when you hear the blender turn on, I want you guys to blend together. You guys ready? All right, let's do it. Blend them up. Okay, friends, now that they're all blended together, I can use this on my wrap. Now, if you wanted to make your black beans even tastier, you could add some garlic, maybe some cumin or cilantro to your black bean mixture when you put it in the blender. That would be really yummy. Okay, so I have all of my ingredients ready to go. Okay, friends, let's put some of our pinwheels together. So we have our whole wheat tortilla, and first I'm gonna start by spreading my bean mixture, my black beans, all over the tortilla. Now I want to do a thin layer here because we have to roll it all together, so we don't want our beans to spill out. Okay. Now that my beans are on my tortilla, I'm going to add the avocado. And I'm going to put these near the side that I'm going to roll it up because otherwise it might spill out too. Okay, we have our avocado. And next we're going to add some of our grape tomatoes. And this is where, my friends, you guys can really help out here because the assembly is nice and fun and easy. And then I'm going to take a lime wedge and sprinkle some of the lime juice onto my tortilla. And I'm going to finish by sprinkling some cheese all over. Okay, here's the fun part. Now we can roll it up. So we want to roll it nice and tight. We want to keep all of our toppings inside and roll it up. Once it's rolled up, now we can cut it into little bite-sized pieces. And once again, when we're using a knife, we know this is where our adults should help us out. So I'm going to cut into some bite-sized pieces, and now we're going to be able to see some of the colors from the avocado, from the tomato, from the cheese and the beans. They're all different colors. What color is our avocado? Yeah, it's green. What about our tomatoes? Oh yeah, they're red. And our cheese, what color is our cheese? Yeah, it's orange or yellow. What about our beans? What kind of beans are we using? Yeah, we're using black beans, and black beans are black. And guess what? Beans are so good for you. They have lots of fiber and protein to keep our bodies growing healthy and strong. Okay, friends. So now we have our little bite-sized pieces. I can see my tomato, my avocado. I have the whole wheat tortilla holding it all together. And the last thing to do is to try. Okay, friends, should I try it? Yeah, so we have our black bean avocado pinwheel, and they're nice bite-sized pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. Mmm. Wow, that is such a yummy snack. Our black bean avocado pinwheels, they have so many different food groups and so many good nutritious foods in them. We have the avocados and the tomatoes, which are in the vegetable group. We have the cheese. What food group is the cheese in? Yeah, it's in the dairy group. It comes from cows. And then our whole wheat tortilla, what color is it? Yeah, it's kind of brown. What food group has lots of foods that are brown? Yeah, the grains group. Our whole wheat tortilla is a whole grain. And finally, we have our black beans, which are a plant protein. They're a protein food and they grow from plants, so they're also a vegetable. This snack is so yummy and so good for your bodies. I hope you try it at home and I hope you enjoy. My name's Miss Miranda and we'll see you next time. Bye, friends.